So last segment, we talked about the birth of Transformer Slag. Now let's talk about the death of a character. But first, let's talk about the birth of someone else. Also today is Joshua Perez's birthday, so if you get a chance, if you're listening, be sure to stop by his Twitter and say happy birthday to the most amazing artist and colorist in the Transformer community. Thank you, Josh, for all your hard work, and you and Abe a happy birthday. Now let's jump into the news. So what do we have here that's death related? Well, this is something to be taken with a grain of salt. It seems that on Reddit, there is a user by the name of TypeNext that shared with us what is a possible EarthRise Leader Class Optimus Prime repaint in what looks like the death colors or the sleep mode colors from back in the day. For people that aren't familiar, in June 2010, the Masterpiece line released one of the many milking that mold to death MPO1 Optimus. They did it in what were called sleep mode colors, which was pretty much when Optimus Prime died and turned gray. And this was really solidified within the box because, like, even his tech spec, instead of having the numbers for like strength and intelligence and everything had dashes on it, so he had nothing. And then it had this big stamp on top that said deceased. And it was like, this was the death of Optimus Prime. So it was pretty much a Masterpiece toy that you're supposed to lie down instead of stand up in robot mode. Maybe with his head turned to the side. But this here, looks exactly like it, really, in a lot of ways. It's a gray repaint, and even the roller trailer, if you will, instead of it having its iconic blues and silvers and reds, is also gray in every area. And to kind of prove that this also isn't just like a gray scale of the figure like done through Photoshop, I mean, it's on this very garish looking bed sheet to kind of show the accents of that. Now this potentially, and I'm going to get into this could possibly be a spoiler. It's all speculation. So if you don't want to be spoiled, we will march forward from there. What I think this could be is this possibly could be a leader class for the next Netflix second wave. We've already discussed all these deluxes for the next wave of Netflix Siege toys, and we haven't really seen anything else at that price point. And then I'm reminded of the fact that, you know, it's a leader class, this one. With the last Netflix wave, we had that leader class spoiler Ultra Magnus box set. Maybe this is the next spoiler box set. Maybe season 2 of the Netflix wave, whatever. And this is the leader class spoiler box set. And it's a spoiler, and inside is a dead Optimus Prime. That's a possibility. That's one way that I'm looking at it. But I mean, I could be wrong here. And all of this, I mean, this could all be completely fake. But I'm just going on what I see here, and giving a little bit of a history lesson on what the sleep mode Optimus was and its weirdness within the Masterpiece collector community. And if this is real, it's could give us an indication of where this is all going fictionally. Maybe with Ultra Magnus's defection and possible death, or maybe the death of Optimus. We shall see when that comes. But again, take this with a grain of salt. This is very weird stuff, and I don't know. It's this is the first time we've really had something like this in a long while, where it's just like, I guess we could call it a factory leak.